Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I hope everyone has enjoyed their Labor Day weekend. Uh, I want to, uh, I want to make sure that I hope everybody had a safe, long break. I know I did enjoy some of my time off. Try to get a little bit of rest. But I want to, of course, come on. 'Cause usually on Mondays we like to do some type of webinar session. But because we were, taking a break, I want you guys to enjoy that. Ease your mind, relax. But hey, it's Tuesday. We back to grind mode, and it's the beginning of the month. All right, September landed on a Sunday this year, so we want to take this time to really evaluate, get things moving for our business. And I like when the first doesn't fall in the middle of the week. I like when the first falls early on in the week because it kind of makes it where your week can go ahead and start off just great. So even though that first week is a little off, you're getting a shortened week. We want to make sure that we're taking advantage and have that time to evaluate and do what we want to do to jumpstart our business. But today, I want to come on here, guys, because over the weekend, I have been running a Labor Day sale, all right, where we were promoting some of our Jumpstart, our Seamless Academy resources. I mean, as many of you all know who have been joining our lives, we have been talking about a big event that we have coming up. Which is an in-person 2-day event where you guys are able to jump. It's called our Hair Loss Business Mastermind. Excuse me, our Hair Loss Business Master Course. Now, what makes this a Hair Loss Business Master Course? Because not only will I be there teaching you guys how to teaching you guys how to jumpstart your hair loss business and become certified in non-surgical hair replacement. But I will also have a team of experts that will be with me teaching the same thing, about teaching in their expert field, their field of expertise. So day one is our business course, guys, where our business development day, where you will be able to learn how to promote your business through marketing, how to brand your business when you're converting from a salon to a medical facility. What does that look like? A lot of times we don't know how to change the aesthetics of our business once we get those certifications. We get that certification, we post it, and then our clients still come to our salons and it still looks like a hair a salon. And if you're trying to attract different clientele, sometimes we have to change up our venue and our aesthetics. So we want to help make sure you guys learn how to do that and actually function as a fully ran clinic. All right. And it doesn't take a lot. You'll be surprised the minute changes that will matter in these situations. We also want to make sure that you guys know how to promote yourself on social media. I know one thing that stood out to me when I first went into my hair loss business and decided like, hey, I want to do strictly hair loss services. I had a coach that had to tell me, well, if you want to just get hair loss clients, why do you post about other hairstyles beyond hair loss? And for me, being new, he's like, well, I don't really have examples. I don't really have before and afters. But when I presented myself as the expert and showed the different facts and the knowledge that I had gained, I built a trust with my social media world and was able to do that. So we basically have put together main categories that I know were struggles that many of us business owners who are in the hair loss industry struggle with. All right. So we go talk about the aesthetics, learning how to market that. We're talking about how to actually do our branding, how to get it out on social media. We want to make sure that we're. Oh, hello, hello. Thanks for joining us, Miss Sandra. We want to make sure you guys know how to actually do your taxes. Okay. So many of you, like ladies and gentlemen, know me as the lucrative insurance strategist, or or you know me for getting funding from other resources like government agencies. You don't know me for getting funding through um, like say insurance companies, government agencies, nonprofit organizations. But guys, when we decide that we're going to do that, we have to make that decision to report our income correctly. And sometimes to even do that, to even be able to apply that or accept those type of benefits, we have to also make sure that we have our paperwork set up to qualify. Okay, so we will have somebody who will be coming talking to us about taxes. All right, and if you guys have been following me, or if you follow our YouTube channel, you can catch the replays of some of our educators who have already spoken about the topics they're going to be going on. On that day, we're also going to dive into how to actually get grant funding and actual get certifications so you can get government funding. all right, or get the certification so you can get access to government funding and set up an actual contract. There are steps that we want to make sure that you guys get when you're doing that. So you want to have that as we're going to have that as well. And then we're also going to have, many of us like, we go into hair loss because we're like, okay, well, it's supposed to be easier. I can't say it's easier. It is lighter work because of the service being a little bit light. It depends. It depends on your load that you're willing to take. But we looking at it as okay, I'm trying to ease into retirement. But did you know we actually, just because we're business owners, we can still set up retirement. We can still have an IRA. We still can have a 401k when we're actually setting it up for ourselves. So we're going to make sure that you guys have a person that you can talk to about that as well to help you set up for retirement and emergency funding. We no longer want to be just self-employed. We want to see ourselves as an actual business entity that is we're working for. We are individuals working for our business entity, and there are different perks that come with that. And for us to be able to take advantage of these perks, guys, we gotta change our mindset and gotta see our businesses in a different light. And so, if I took anything I'm going to tap into, guys, I'm not going to just be mediocre with it. And I want you guys to be able to have the access to not be mediocre with it either. So after you have that business development day, that'll be like from 9 to 6. We're going to have a social event that night where you could network with many of these experts, network with your fellow peers to build you a group, a network of beauty professionals and barbers that you can, be able to pull off of and be able to bounce ideas off of, because a lot of times, we feel like somebody's gatekeeping, or we don't feel like people want to give out information. But a lot of times it's just, you got to be networked with the right people who don't mind sharing that with you or on a like-minded basis with you. So we want to help you guys create that sense of community, that sense of, hey, I'm here. We got you. Call me if you need a new vendor, or hey, I've tried this idea. What do you feel about this? They're just things, you could build that brand with your classmates and your peers. Now, on day 2, after you've had your business time, you had your social event, we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to make sure you're fed. We're going to make sure you just enjoy yourselves. We're going to have our day 2 event, which is the hands-on part to learn how to do non-surgical hair replacement. Some of you maybe already had some non-surgical hair replacement training, and I always say you want to build on it, learn more techniques. So we're going to make sure we're going to be able to touch everyone who's on the beginning level all the way up to advanced. So for my beginners, we are going to definitely go into theory. We're going to show you how to truly structure a non-surgical hair replacement business. We're going to make sure you know how to do the consultations. We're going to make sure you have a vendor list so you can know who to order from. We want to make sure that you know how to actually close on somebody, offering and be able to offer the insurances and the government agencies. I'm going to do a live demonstration, guys, on how I do a closing. All right, because I realize that many of us actually will do. We can get the client in the chair, we can get them on that consultation, but we can't close that sale. So one of the biggest things this will be new. I haven't done this. This will be a new thing that I'm presenting, but big portion of my section is going to be teaching you guys how to close the sale. How do I tell people, all right, yes, here's the price, and we also offer insurance, we also offer care credit, and we also offer cherry financing, and we also offer this without sounding so scattered. There is a format to do it, guys. And I'm big on, like, by the time my client comes in, they're trying to figure out, well, where am I signing to start the program? Because we've already had this discussion before they walked into the door. All right, we already know what they qualify before they walk into the door. And I want you guys to have that strategy set up in place so you'll know how to do this as well. This is some needed information, guys, that our industry needs. And if you are wanting to be the expert in your area, that true hair loss specialist that knows how to really work your clients, and your clients look at you and know, hey, this is what she does, or they're referring people to you, or that your doctors in your area are referring people to you, or the VAs in your area are referring people to you. This is a class that you want to be in. So after we've done the business part, the theory, the hands-on part, learning consultation, getting a kit to know how to actually apply the adhesives and the different toupees and toppers, or just the different hair systems available, so you can really understand that dynamic and the pricing and where it comes from. We're going to have a few more of our experts coming in who's going to teach how to do the loose hair method, where you could do the loose hair attachment method for those who may not need a whole hair system, or maybe they're more into the barbering component of it and want to ease their clients into it with a different approach. We're going to also have another one of our educators come in who's going to teach you guys how to do customizations. Okay, you're going to actually know how to You're going to actually know how to actually customize a cranial prosthesis. And now I'm not going to say wig making because these are actual medical grade hair systems. And sometimes we have to get them in stock. When the pandemic came, guys, we couldn't always get custom like we wanted to because we order that straight from our factories. But what we started doing is, well, we're going to instead make sure that we have it available. We need to know how to actually do our own customizations and repairs. Now, you always learn mild repairs anyway in a non-surgical hair placement class, but the way our non-surgical hair placement specialist, Ms. Terry, is going to teach it, guys, you're going to know how to actually use a sewing machine to be able to do this technique effectively. All right, so this is going to be a packed weekend, guys. And for our extended Labor Day sale, if you are on our email list, you were the first to know about it. If you are in our communities, you were the first to know about it. But you can save 15% today. Like I said, we extended it because I know how it is on the weekends. I know how the Labor Day weekend is because we do have a few slots left, guys. We're keeping it limited because we like to be able to be very hands-on with you guys. We do have a few slots available where you can save 15% on this in-person event. This event will be going on from October 12th and October 13th. That is Columbus Day weekend. So that is a Saturday and Sunday. We're starting properly at 9, and we are going to end 6 o'clock that Sunday evening. There are going to be opportunities to be able to get professional headshots. You're going to get actually your certificate of completion, which is needed for your insurance companies that you want to enroll with, and we're going to make sure you have everything you need for your business to truly be successful and be able to leave knowing how to get this business going. Okay. And we're going to be there with you. We're going to give you the resources that you need. So that's our 2-day person event, saving 15%. If you type the word event down in the chat, we will make sure that you get that link to save. And actually, if you go to the link in our bio, the percentage is actually automatically applied to the cart. And if for those of you guys who are like, you know what, I would like to have a payment plan. Do you have payment options? Is financing available? Do I have to get it all up front? The course is $14.95. With the 15%, you save $225. But if you tap Shop Pay, guys, Shop Pay will allow you to break those payments up over 6 months, over 12 months, whatever the period is. And you don't have to catch a whole bunch of interest from that. It's like the means of doing, it's similar to doing like Afterpay. All right. I think it actually goes through a firm. So, very easy method. We'll make sure you have all the tools that you need. Now, for those of you like, you know what, hey, I kind of just want to get, some insurance tips. Okay. I want to go ahead and start getting on with the government contracting opportunities. I want to become a listed provider with the different insurance networks so I can accept insurance. I want to learn how to actually templates. I want access to templates to be able to request prescriptions. I want to be able to have access to templates to have my clients request letters of medical necessity. I want to be able to work with Amber ongoing on our bi-weekly Q&A calls. And for our Labor Day sale, guys, we are offering 75% off our online course. Now, me personally, I say you need to learn the whole thing, get the whole shebang, and you can save on both courses, okay? But our Jumpstart Your Hair Loss Business course is our ongoing online course that is available. You go in, as soon as you purchase, you get access to the course. You actually also get a copy of our Financial Blueprint for Hair Loss Businesses textbook curriculum that allows it to be easy for you guys to follow along, actually be able to do the coursework. And like I said, my students who have gone through it, they're just like, oh my goodness, like this is so practical. It's very easy application. If you follow the steps, guys, you'll be in with insurance networks within the next 3 months. We are on the last quarter of the year, y'all. It is September, but we are officially in the last quarter of the year. Well, how many months we have left? October, November, December. Yep, they're in the last 4 months of the year. You guys can have all the tools you need to take off with your hair loss business. If you have been struggling with your hair loss business, you're not really sure why you're not taking off, or maybe you're just missing some type of missing component, guys, tap into this course. This course is for you because we're here in all areas that we hear on a regular basis is the issue. Okay, maybe it's like I said, you had the certifications, but you never were taught how to close on the sale. Maybe you can land the consultations, but that still goes back to closing on the sale. That's the biggest part. Application wise, we are a hands-on individual, so we know how to. We're pretty easy with. Oh, you need this textbook? Yes, we need to make sure we get this to you. If you click the link in our bio, the book is available It is available for individual sale, guys. And it comes with our actually make it a ultimate hair loss bundle, and you get like a bundle with our ebook for your veterans, as well as an ebook for your veterans to be able to receive reimbursement from the VA, as well as an ebook on how to set up your business for structure for funding. So the book does come with two ebooks as well. That'll come straight to your email. But guys, if you're looking to get into this event, guys, you don't want to miss out. We have discounted rooms that you guys have access to. We'll make sure you have your travel plans, have the itinerary for what you need. We're going to feed you on the trip. We're going to make sure that you just have. I don't want you guys leaving 2024 in the same place you were in 2023 or 20 or even in 2024. 2025 needs to be your destination to thrive, to really succeed. And you don't want to wait till January 2025 to decide, you know what? I think I'm ready to do something different. I'm ready to start. You start the quarter before. You said I start the year before, but this last quarter you could really max it out because now many of us, what we're seeing is we sit on this information too long, y'all. We need to be able to implement. We learn these courses and we sit on it, or like we take advantage of this information and then get home and don't think about it no more. We want you guys to leave and actually have applicable things to do. You need to have call to action steps to get your business going. All right. And you're going to leave a lot of those things already checked off the list on what you need. Now it's time to execute. So all the information you've been sitting on, it is time to execute. I pretty much can work. I've worked with people that have came in on all different levels, whether they've been like I say beginner stages and they've never even heard of this before, or if you're a person who's like, you know what, I've been in it. I got certified some years ago and I haven't done anything with it. It's time for your refresher. This is your refresher class. It is time for you to come on and join. So, like I said, we don't be keeping the slots limited, but we do want to make sure that you guys get that one-on-one attention that you need. And we want to make sure that you are able to take advantage of these different discounts and deals for you to get in and make it very affordable to you guys. Because we do understand, inflation and all that. But you can leave, let's put it like this, it's class 1497, where we're teaching you how to get on with the government agency that's going to pay you $3,500 for one service. You're going to get your investment back. Okay? So don't be scared to jump out on faith and do what you need to do. And even if it's not a faith-based thing for you, it's a practical thing. If you're a numbers person, that's very practical. Okay, we're going to make sure you have the kits that you need to you can go ahead and do your first client, so you don't even have to worry about coming out of pocket for that. So we definitely look at this as an investment into yourself, investment for your business. Take advantage of it, and I hope to see you here in Augusta, Georgia, in October. We got one more month to go. I love with the days, be about a month and a half, but we need to lock you in. And you need to make sure that you are taking your business to the next level in this last quarter. Do not wait. Type your event, type replay if you're seeing this replay down in the chat. If you're seeing it live, put that you tuned in live. And if you have any questions, hit that DM message and directly message me so we can get the information that you need so you can get registered for this magnificent event with these panel of hair loss and business experts. Have a great Tuesday, and I will talk to you later this week.